the Bait Crate XL for May. This is a new thing with the Bait Crate. They have an XL box. Check out @thebaitcrate on Instagram. Let's see what we got. Let's do it the fast way. Oh, more goodies. That's the end of it. What's inside? First up is Jinko, which is right here. Creature weights. They're 1/4 ounce. So these are 1/4 ounce. I got them open. You get a 3-pack. I don't know if there's a top and bottom when you put them on. But I imagine if you peg this on a worm, Senko, or really anything, just make it look like it's actually got a head. I know a lot of people say that eyes on swim baits and stuff help the bass to attack, but who knows. Next up is Kelly's Custom Baits. It's a square bill, dives 2 to 4 foot. There's the info. Let's see if it says what. Nope, doesn't say anything about the hooks, but we'll check them out. Start off, this paint job is really nice. I didn't realize how good this looked till I got the package open. It's got a bunch of flake or glitter. I don't know what they call it in the paint world. And then you got the black on the side, good rattles, and I don't know what hooks these are, but they are sticky. Wow. Again, this Kelly's Custom Baits. Next up, from BJ's Custom Lures, we have a swim jig that has a blade on the back. These are really freaking cool. I've been looking for something like this for a while. I think they're calling this a crappie color or a shiner. I'm not really sure. It's kind of would work for both. It's got a nice stout hook, a good poofy skirt. Then you have the straight wire to the blade on the back. This should help draw a lot of attention. I don't know how it works with putting a trailer on with that being there, but I'm sure you can get one on there. You may not even need one if you have the blade. It may get in the way unless you have a really short, like, twin tail thing, or something else in the box that might work for it though. Next up is Bluff Tech. It's a soft plastic. I think they make all soft plastics. Salt infused. This is a Stealth Swimmer in a peppered bass color. They're some pretty cool little swim baits. They got a little slot on the belly. Really thin at the tail, so you should get a whole bunch of action coming from these babies. These will be real good on underspins and little Texas rig or umbrella rigs. You could probably nose hook it and drop shot it, but this time of year you have small bait fish from everything spawning, and all the big fish are keying in on smaller fish. That's how they have to do to make it. Next up, from Bass Junkie Baits, are hand poured and injected soft plastic topwater buzz toad style baits. So you can use weightless or belly weighted swim bait hooks and burn this across the top of the water. You get a weedless topwater presentation. pause it out in the middle. You can go fast and then just dead stick it for a second, or use your rod tip to kind of pop it and let the legs just kick freely. They should get a good bit of action out of these things. They're definitely good for shad spawn, and frogs are all jumping in the water because it's getting hot outside too. Next is from the Crazy Hick Bait Co. It's called the Dexty Dew Grub, I think, and the color is June Oil. So it's a real transparent color with a little bit of flake in it. This would be good for clearer water. Put it on a swim jig or just Texas rig, flipping it around on the shallow timber. I should get a lot of movement out of that little thing. It's got a little kind of a paddle style tail. I like this. I've never really seen one like these. Next is pretty much a staple in everybody's tackle box. You got KVD Mustad Ultra Lock 5/0 hooks. These are pretty stout. They will allow you to set the hook really hard. This is good for heavy cover. You see how the eye sets back a little bit, and then the point comes up so your plastic stays on. They're not offset though, but these are really stout hooks. They're good for all-purpose anything. Heavy enough for little swim baits. You get their wide gap. Make sure you get through the body of any soft plastic that you're using with it. And then last but not least, you get stickers. And we got a business card from Kelly Custom Bait Company. But this is a new thing from the Bait Crate again. This is the XL box. They're starting to have XL and a regular box. So if you're looking for local companies, hand painted, hand poured, hand tied, pretty much everything made locally and custom made, custom to order, it's stuff you won't see everywhere. Check out the Bait Crate. You'll get it every month for a really good deal. First box is $25 for the XL, or $15 for the regular size, I think. And I think for the first month subscribers, you get they may have a discount code. And they have a new thing called Bait Bucks, where you can save points to get swag and other lures and stuff like that. But again, check out the Bait Crate. They'll hook you up. Tight lines.